Hello, lords and ladies, boys and girls. I am stealing Steel's intro. Are you ready to start this race, Steel?
Fuck you, Shock.
Let's begin. So, and starting off with the battle. So how are you doing, Steel?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Anything big happening this week?
Well, I mean, like yesterday, instead of doing 4th of July stuff like most normal American families, my family decided that it was a good time to strip the deck with like a professional sander and refinish it and repaint it. So that was fun.
Sounds like a good time. So you didn't go out and see any fireworks or anything?
Nope. Not that I really care.
Apparently my family was able to see the fireworks from the house last year, so we just stayed at home. But most of the fireworks ended up behind trees, and there were long gaps in between when we didn't know if the show was over or not. So, not the best 4th of July ever. This will come out way after the 4th of July, but
Yep.
I just moved into my new place. Pretty nice. Should see less distraction in in the recordings with Bird tweeting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be good. Yeah. And I will be catching up to you soon. This I swear.
I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 2, so I'm used to the FPS controls where you press down the left stick to sprint instead of holding B.
So you're using a controller for this, right?
Yeah. Mostly just because it's quieter.
Yeah. I think I'm finally to my evolution. Business is finally evolving. Yeah.
You could say he's booming?
Business is booming. Oh god. Yeah, because I've been focusing, there's the word I'm looking for, most of my effort on my Budu. So. But business is finally doing well and learned a fighting type move. Mach Punch. And we don't need no Leer.
My Shinx learned Bite.
Shinx learned Bite.
Big plays. Huge
I envy
plays.
your Shinx.
Except that it's modest.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, which is everybody but Steel, I have decided Bidoof is no longer a member of my team because he sucks. So he is now an HM slave until I catch all of the rest of my Pokemon. And I will be replacing him with a new, soon-to-come Pokemon.
Honestly, it's perfectly reasonable in my eyes for him to be able to do that because, well, he's really behind and Bidoof sucks, so.
Yeah. I didn't realize he sucked that much. Like, Zigzagoon has some use. Rattata has some use. Who's the one? Sentret, a bit less, but Furret's still good. Like...
Yeah, Lanoon is decent, kind of.
Yeah.
And then Raticate's not horrible.
I've used a Belly Drum Linoon. He was great. He was the worst Pokemon on my team, but he was still great.
It gets surfed, too.
Yeah. Whereas Bidoof, he just kept dying, which is part of what set me back so far. Or at least that's what I like to blame it on. But so Steel, what do you know about Pokemon Symphonic Evolution?
What?
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It is a Pokemon live orchestral concert of all of the Pokemon music.
Why is it called Symphonic Evolution?
That's the name of the symphony, Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. Just because it's cool. And the reason I bring this up is I just got tickets. So, I am now going to see a Pokemon concert.
Sounds like a California thing.
It's all over the world, but they happen to be coming to LA. So, that'll be cool. Okay, give my review of that here once it happens. And apparently at the end they do a orchestral version of the original Pokemon theme song. So, that'll
Well,
be
I'm sure among many other Pokemon songs.
Yeah. Well, they do like the Pallet Town theme, a bunch of rival themes, the Red theme. They might be doing the Galactic theme.
God, they better. It's like the best soundtrack in the game.
So we were talking about soundtracks the other episode, and because of that, I ended up deciding to get a couple more of the Pokemon soundtracks. So now I do own the Diamond and Pearl soundtrack. Because it is pretty good. Not necessarily as good as Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, but pretty good. Pretty solid soundtrack.
Yeah, I agree. Like, the Diamond and Pearl ones, they're not bad, but it's like, I can listen to every single song in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald and not get annoyed. Like, even just like the route music is good to me. Like, I don't know. Some of the Diamond and Pearl tracks are so good that they're like dulling, because they set the mood so well. Like, for like this flow aroma, it's very calm, like town. So it's like the music is very dull.
Yeah. My favorite song in all of Pokemon is probably Slateport from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
I keep accidentally trying to hold down shift to run. So you're not the only one having running issues. But okay. Okay, I don't want to talk to you because you're not a trainer. Great. Okay. I'm making some headway.
That's wonderful.
I'm catching up. What route am I on now? I should have checked. Oh well. I'll run into wild Pokemon if I run into... The next two Pokemon I want to catch are on the same route. So... we'll see. I'll get two at once, I guess. Two for the price of one, Grandma. Anything interesting happening to you in the game right now?
I'm fighting the Galactic leader at the Windworks. I was trying to listen to the music, but it like got turned down for some reason.
And I think that was the dog. If the mic even picked it up. Guess we'll see.
I didn't hear, but I was listening to the music, so I'm not a good indicator.
Yeah. You're no help at all, Steel. Should just get rid of you, replace you with another opponent who's starting at the beginning of the game that I can beat.
I bet if I started from the beginning of the game, I'd still beat you.
I would say you want to try that, Judge, but people would hate me for that. Well, whatever people end up watching this, that is. But... okay, I need to change my Pokemon order because I'm about to get in a double battle, and I don't want Bidoof to do anything. So now remember to do that, and I'm inevitably going to forget. Business wrecks these early game areas just because fire type. OP.
Mm-hmm. So I'd always thought that like Glameow and Perugly were dark type, but they're just normal.
Yeah.
They're just really ugly cats.
Perugly could be a normal dark type.
I don't think it is.
I mean, it's not, but it would fit if they made it normal dark.
Right. What's the one that's like normal fighting or something?
Normal fighting? Most of the normal X types were added in 6th gen.
Right, that's what I was talking about.
I'm not sure if there's a normal fighting. You sure it's normal fighting? I should not
Oh
have done
god.
this.
Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, Shock. I
I
don't know. It was normal something weird.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's normal grass, which is go-goat.
Hmm.
And then there is a normal something weird. I know what you're talking about. It's just not coming to mind, and now I have to find it between episodes or something, because it's not in my magic Pokemon books of knowledge,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Jesus, this Progly is so strong.
I doing pretty well.
Oh
I
my
think.
god, it has a fucking berry. Asshole.
You said you're at the Valley Windworks?
Mm-hmm.
Is that before or after Route 205?
I have no idea.
No clue. Okay.
It's probably before, because I really doubt you passed me.
No, I didn't pass you. It's just both of the Pokemon I need to catch are in both Route 205 and Valley Windworks. And on Bulbapedia, it always writes the, like, non-route things after the routes. So it doesn't give a good indicator as to which comes first. So, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
To Pachirisu. Let's see. Want Ember U, Mega Drain U. What's your strategy in double battles?
Let that other nerd take care of everything.
Like, do you tend to go for one Pokemon or try and target both?
What do you mean? Oh, well, because I feel like the partner usually goes after the other one, so
No,
just go after
no.
one.
No, when
When it's just you,
when it's just you in a
Oh.
double battle.
take out both at a time. I don't know. It depends on the battle.
Yeah.
Depends on if I have good multi-hit moves or if they're shit or other things.
If there's no type advantage, I usually try and take out or send 2 attacks for one guy. If one attack happens to kill him, the other will automatically go to the second guy. But I was just thinking about that now as I fight 2 identical Pachirisu. Unable to kill either of them.
Starly evolved.
Starly evolved. I guess we have 2 evolutions in this video.
Mm-hmm. Rip
And yet-
Weehiyama Starly.
Still no Budu evolution. We'll see if it's happy enough when it grows to level 16. My time will be set to whatever day is up until this guy evolves.
I think
So,
that Starly evolved at 14.
Starly evolves at 14?
Yeah.
Huh. Not that early. Same amount as Monferno. Or Chimchar.
Yeah.
And then it evolves in a Staraptor at like 34 or something like that.
It's probably 32.
32. That would make sense. Shauna wants to learn Worry Seed.
I forgot this was the game they introduced the fact that usually you survive the poison, which is good. Instead of just always dying to poison, you know? You at least survive with like 1 health.
You always survive it?
Most of the time, I think, yeah. Like,
That's
if in the overworld, they'll go down to 1 health. Is what I
Yeah.
meant.
And then in even later games, they make it so it doesn't affect you outside of battle. That I don't like. I thought was really interesting how it had a field effect.
Wait, they got rid of that?
Yeah. in 6th gen, it no longer affects you outside battle. Not sure about 5th gen. They might have made that change in 5th gen.
I don't think that's correct, Shock.
I'm pretty sure they took that out. Okay. I just got an actual useful TM for once.
Eterna Forest, what's in there?
Pokemon, probably.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think what Pokemon could be in there. This dude's got a Ponyta. I feel like there aren't enough early game fire types.
Early game, yeah, fire types are usually rare in the early game. I like that in Gen 6 they had 1 or 2. They had 2 early game fire types. Oh, it was normal fire that you might have been thinking of. There was a normal fire type. Litleo.
Yep.
So, that could be it. But yeah, there are 2 early game fire types, or at least partial fire types in 6th gen. Yeah, there aren't much here. But that's because fire's a pretty powerful type. So, it might be a bit overpowered to give it you, except you get it as a starter, so that kind of null and voids my argument. And Budu did not evolve.
It also resists fairy, which is cool.
Yeah. Although, no fairy type in this game.
Okay, but I meant...
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I meant 6th gen, when you can actually get them early.
Yeah. Do you like... What do you think about the addition of fairy type in Gen 6?
I think it's fantastic.
Just
I
adding...
think Dragon was overpowered, and I think it helps nerf them a little.
That's
I think
true.
Steel was overpowered too, and they nerfed that as well.
Yeah.
They made it so that it doesn't resist Dark and Psychic, I think. Or Dark and Ghost. It doesn't resist Dark and Ghost anymore. Which was sad, because then they added the Steel Ghost, which was going to be like the greatest Pokemon typing ever. And it was only going to be weak to like... Oh god, I don't even know what it would have been weak to. Like... Fire and Ground. And that would have been it.
Yeah, if I had Levitate, as a lot of ghost types have, wouldn't even be weak to ground.
Right.
But, what if they did it with the same ability that, Beldum has? I believe. Beldum, yeah.
Clear Body?
No. Beldum has one of 2 abilities, being, Flame Body and Levitate. So, it's either immune to fire or ground. So.
You're thinking of something else.
Beldum? Oh, not Beldum, Bronzong.
Yes.
Why? Why was that? Because it's shaped like a bell. That's why I was thinking it was Beldum.
And I don't think it's Flame Body. I think it's something different. It's not immunity to fire type. It's like heat. It's heat proof, I think is what it's called.
It's whichever one is immunity to fire type.
Oh.
But
well, maybe that's what heat proof does. But I know it's not Flame Body, because that's like if he gets hit by a fire attack, it boosts its speed or something.
I could check it in my book, but not at the moment. I'm thinking Floromatown has a way to make your Pokemon happier.
I evolved my my Shinx as well.
Hi, you're just getting all of the evolutions.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking it would have a way to make my Pokemon happier, but unfortunately, that's not being the case.
God, I wish the stupid thing would learn a new attack.
Which stupid thing?
The
Shinx?
Luxio, yeah, I wish it would learn like an electric type attack that's not charge. Ugh. At least it's got bite, so it can break through these rock types.
Huh. Well, I am ready to catch 2 new Pokemon, but we are, I believe, at our time. So, thank you guys for watching. And on the fate of catching this elusive Buizel, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.
See ya.